Let's go, man.
Let's talk about some basketball.
Almost time for the It's almost time for the finals. Yeah. Conference finals is coming up.
Yep. Me and
I'm wearing this stupid ass.
Me and Cam's
I'm wearing
Heat.
this stupid ass gender reveal. I'm wearing this gender reveal jersey.
Me and Cam's Heat in the conference finals.
No, your Heat.
Yeah, you see it.
Hey, I lost the bet, so I'm a grown ass man. So I'll stand up for the bet. I lost the bet. His overrated ass Grizzlies won the series. But then they got exposed in the next series, which is all that matters.
Hey, Ja got hurt, so
they was getting their ass tapped before he got hurt, bro. I don't want to hear that.
I got a little excuse, but the conference finals matchups, man. We got Boston, we got Miami, we got Golden State, and we got Dallas. But let's touch on this Boston and Miami series. I got so much to say about this series, man. All you people picking Boston to win this series in 5 and 6 or even in 7, and your reasoning behind it is Miami hasn't seen.
If you pick Boston in 5 games over Miami, you're racist.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. It's as simple. You probably one of the people that make these abortion laws or something. I don't know.
You are anti-abortion. Yeah. You are pro semi-automatic guns.
Yep, you was probably one of them people.
You
feel me? You
sleep with your cousins.
Yep.
You guys are racist. All racist. Boston Celtic fans are racist. Now that we have that there, let's talk about the series. Let's go.
Yeah.
Bill Simmons, yes. I'm talking about
Bill Simmons.
Fucking idiot.
Everything I watch, bro, the reasoning to why Boston will beat Miami is Miami hasn't seen a defense like Boston all playoffs. Miami doesn't have the offense to keep up with Boston. Or Miami's not big enough to keep up with Boston, or all this shit. But I ask you, has Boston seen a defense like Miami all playoffs? Because Milwaukee gives them 43s a game and is letting a 40% 3-point shooter shoot 17 threes wide open and just giving them threes and all and they're playing 3 big men in the lineup. I'm not saying Giannis isn't a great defender, but Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez being on the perimeter are fucking liabilities. So I'm just saying, has Boston seen a good defense? Brooklyn, don't even let me talk about Brooklyn's defense. Has Boston seen a good defense? And they have struggled in some games offensively. Like, I'm not saying Boston's not great, but let's call a spade a spade. If we're gonna talk about Miami's offense or their haven't seen a good defense, let's talk about Boston. As far as why I think Miami will win the series in 6, I think Miami's just the defensive our defense. Like, we can switch on every position, literally every position can switch. So we play we have the best 3-point defensive rating. We have the best defensive rating in the playoffs out of the remaining teams. We don't give up, we give up threes, but we're the best at defending them in the league. So Boston's not going to get as many threes as they got against Milwaukee, even though they didn't shoot it well to begin with. Like, they had their games or whatever. And I just think Jimmy Butler's going to be the best player in the series.
You said Heat in 6?
I said Heat in 6. Okay. I got so much to say. I don't want to say it all at once because I'm starting to get off track and it's just making me mad.
Let that shit out, bro.
It's making me mad.
I want to know what you feel, man, because you make some good points.
I've seen someone say Miami doesn't have offensive players who can get their own shot. They said Tyler Hero, Kyle Lowry rely on picks and all this. They said the only person on the Heat who can go get a bucket without all that is Jimmy Butler. I don't know if you've been watching Miami play, but Victor Oladipo is there, and he's been looking really good. Victor is back.
He was big for me on 2K yesterday.
Yeah, Victor is back. He's a great two-way player. He put James Harden in a straight jacket. I'm not saying James Harden didn't just put himself in one, but Victor Oladipo's been playing great defense. And Tyler Hero, for all the criticism that everyone's giving him, Tyler Hero last series was getting doubled. They were sending double teams at Tyler Hero. So, for everyone saying he was struggling, he was averaging 15 points a game while getting double teamed every time he gets in the game. While Jimmy Butler, was letting, they weren't doubling Jimmy as much or whatever. But Jimmy was getting his buckets on Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle. He was also manipulating switches like Luka likes to do. So, that I'm just, going on and on. Miami has offensive players, and 2 years ago, Bam ate the Celtics defense alive. And I don't give a fuck about an Al Horford. Like, he's a great defender, whatever. He's not going to neutralize Bam when he has to worry about all our shooters and us, as well. So, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna just start off with it, bro. I'm about to just start off, and I'm gonna swing.
Please.
How about that?
Please swing.
How about that? The best player in the series plays for who?
In my humble opinion, it's Jimmy Butler. He plays for the Heat.
The best player in the series wears number 0 for the Boston Celtics. His name is Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. Okay, if you want to say that.
That's the best player in the series. But in a playoff series, I trust Big Face Coffee, knock off Jamie Foxx, Jimmy Butler. That guy, his leadership, his two-way play, like basketball,
unselfishness.
Like, he's like, the thing about Jimmy is, people don't give him credit for this, but Jimmy can get 30 points every game if he wanted to. Jimmy can score easily on anybody, right? So check this out. Move by move, right? Okay, they got Marcus Smart at the 1. K-Lo plays for the Heat. They got Jaylen Brown. Miami got 4 2 guards they use. Jimmy, Jason. Okay. Who's y'all for right now?
PJ Tucker.
Oh, exactly. PJ Tucker. They got Grant Williams. PJ is what Grant Williams wants to be. Call it what it is. Exactly. Grant might get more shots now, but defensively, PJ is going to put him in a bag. Okay? Now,
I think PJ is going to guard Jason.
He could, but I'd rather put Jimmy on him.
I'll put Jimmy on Jaylen.
But okay. Then you put your 2 guard on Grant. Okay, I feel you. But let's talk about the big man. This is my favorite matchup: Horford versus Bam. I believe both of those guys are going to do their thing. Bam is more athletic and explosive right now, but Horford plays chess on a basketball court.
I like Horford.
He might be the smartest center in the entire league on both ends of the ball. Yeah. He's like, don't take this the wrong way because I'm not comparing him to this great player.
No, I'm not.
But he's like a version of Tim Duncan as far as he knows where everybody's supposed to be at. He knows what everybody's supposed to do. He knows how to make plays. He can stretch. He can score down low. He's an amazing defender. He's a great passer out the post. He might be the second best post passer in the league outside of Jokic. With that being said, who has home court advantage?
The Heat.
Who's undefeated at home?
The Heat.
Who has more shooters? I believe it's Miami Heat.
It's definitely Miami.
The thing about Boston, I love the way they play defense. But the truth is, if you take away their 3-ball, which I think Miami can do, they only have 2 guys that can really fill the cup up consistently.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be a hard-fought blood match. I think it'll be nasty, physical. It's going to be a couple blowouts in there. It's going to be some games that come down to the last possession. You might get overtime. Fuck. Woo! 2 great coaches.
It's tough.
Even though Ime showed me a lot of rookie coaching mistakes in these playoffs.
It's tough.
I'm going with the Heat in 7, man, because I will never in my life
pick Boston.
Choose the Boston Celtics in any series. If I could, I would say Miami in 4, because I hate the Celtics that much. I hate Lucky. I hate the parquet floor. I hate them 1925 championships. I hate Red Auerbach. I respect Bill Russell, but homie, I would knock you out if you step to Kareem. Anyway, I can't stand Paul Pierce.
Fuck Paul Pierce.
I don't like Ray Allen.
I like Ray.
I don't like Eddie House. I don't like Larry Bird. I don't like him. I don't like any of them. The only Celtic I like is Rick Fox.
Damn.
Other than that,
KG?
I hate all the Celtics. Did he play for the Lakers?
Nope. All right.
Exactly.
Another thing.
Celtics. Miami in 7.
Yeah. Another thing. Boston turns the ball over. So
They do.
You know, and Miami's really.
They don't have a point guard.
Exactly. So
you can't win a championship without a point guard.
Exactly. And Miami has a real point guard.
Have a point guard.
Kyle Lowry's probably out game 1, but Marcus Smart might be out game 1 too. And anyway, Gabe Vincent gives us a little more offense with Kyle being hobbled, so I'm not mad at it.
Marcus Smart is a 6'5" Patrick Beverly.
Exactly.
He ain't no fucking point guard, man.
And then
wait.
We might put Peyton Pritchard out there rotation too.
Yo. Okay,
right,
so we got those series. Yeah. Oh, also, who's the conference finals MVP?
Conference finals MVP for the East, Jimmy Butler.
The first ever conference finals MVP, the Larry Bird MVP.
Jimmy Butler. Book it. You can book that. And then we can touch on the West. Even though I don't think
Bam Adebayo. But let's go.
You think it'll be Bam?
It's gonna be Bam.
Okay.
Is the way he's gonna dominate this series defensively?
Bam's gonna be.
They might throw his ass in jail. But the way he's gonna defend the series,
I can't wait.
And where was this notion that Boston has so much more size? Al Horford is like 6'8".
He's literally the same. He's literally the same height as Bam. They don't even have a 7-footer. We have a 7-footer. Like, I don't understand. They don't have Taco Fall anymore. Literally, like, what do we? Well, Omer don't really play, but yeah, you feel me? We got two.
You guys have two.
We got 2 7-footers. So what are we fucking talking about? Like,
the idea of them being too smart.
Everybody they don't watch Miami, bro.
You know what it is?
They don't watch Miami.
The Heat don't have sexy names.
We don't.
They don't have the names that they want to be the face of the franchise.
I get it, but like at some point, you need to just look at the game, like. Watch the games. Like everybody shows me that they don't watch our games.
For instance, Gary Payton wasn't the sexy name over the Isaiah Thomases and all those guys. Exactly. Gary Payton was a motherfucking dog. That's Jimmy Butler.
Exactly.
Jimmy Butler. I'm not saying he is Gary Payton, but I'm saying of this era, he's that one where it's like you don't really talk about him, but you know he's coming. You know he's there.
They don't like Jimmy because he do that same 2-hand off 2-leg dunk, whatever. I don't know. Jimmy, oh my gosh. It just makes me mad.
Jimmy's better than Paul George, DJ.
Yep. Better than Paul George. Jimmy is arguably...
What? Jimmy Butler's better than Kyrie Irving, DJ.
Yep.
Fuck that.
What, Jimmy's top
Let's talk.
Jimmy
Butler's better than Devin Booker. Look, all his favorite players. Jimmy Butler's better than every last one of your favorite players.
Everyone. Chris Paul, better.
Jimmy Butler is better than... almost everybody, man. Jimmy Butler's a top 10 player in NBA. I don't care what anybody says.
Be real.
Fuck the numbers. I don't care about the numbers,
and
bro.
The numbers, he's unselfish. He's unselfish.
This is second conference finals in 3 years. And if Kawhi Leonard doesn't get the luckiest bounce in world history, he would be in his third in 4 years. And let's not forget how when he was in Chicago in 2015, how close they were to knocking LeBron off.
Yep.
In Cleveland,
that was the year they lost the championship. But
they were
Kyrie got hurt.
They were up 2-1.
Yeah,
Chicago was up 2-1.
Mm-hmm. That was 2015,
right? Chicago was up 2-1, and then LeBron hit the game winner the next game.
Yeah, that was a really good Cleveland team too. No, that was
I'm just saying, bro.
Really good Cleveland team too.
Jimmy Butler, he impacts winning the way y'all accuse Chris Paul of impact winning.